Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Rena here. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, hello, welcome. My name is Tarina and I make faith-based content, weight loss videos, and girl chat videos. It is nice to see you, nice to meet you. And this video is a girl chat video. I wanted to talk about PMDD because it's far more common than you would know. I know that you guys have mentioned me talking about it in passing in some of my videos pertaining to like my weight loss surgery and mentioning how sometimes a bad PMDD episode will cause me to go into a depression and then I'll eat crazy or then I'll just sleep and I won't work out. I've mentioned it in passing, but I wanted to give it the attention that it deserves because a lot of women out there are suffering with PMDD and have no idea what it is or even that they have it. PMDD is premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and currently there are 3 million women in America that have it. And hi, my name is Tarina and I am one of them. So what is PMDD and how does it differentiate from premenstrual syndrome? It carries a lot of the similar symptoms as PMS, the bloating, the fatigue, but the difference is that with PMDD, it's usually debilitating, right? So in order for you to be diagnosed with PMDD, you have to have at least 5 of the following symptoms. I'm going to read them to you, okay? A depressive mood, trouble concentrating, anger, irritability, a lack of interest in things that you've formerly enjoyed, moodiness, increased appetite, insomnia, or over fatigued, either one. Either you can sleep too much, like you're too tired, or you just can't sleep at all. And a feeling of overwhelmed. Also, you can have headaches, tender breast, bloating. And the key thing, you have to have 5 of those things in order to be diagnosed with PMDD. And the key thing is it has to be at a level where it interrupts your social or your professional functions. My PMDD episodes look like being extremely fatigued. I have 0 energy. It is hard to peel myself off of the couch. I have 0 motivation, no motivation. I tell my friends sometimes I'm just like, well, it's a bad episode, so I'm literally just gonna let the couch swallow me up for the rest of the night. I can't do anything. I literally don't. I don't have it in me. On top of that, so I have the depressive mood, the extreme fatigue. I lack motivation to do any work. I don't have any focus. When I do sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna work, I can't focus. It's so, and I'm so anal when it comes to like, get this done. But oh my goodness, during a PMDD episode, I can't focus. I also have increased appetite, which isn't anything severe, but I also have, I have the depressed mood, the anger, and I didn't touch on anger. I get kind of scary. I get really angry. My fuse is like this and I complain a lot. And my emotional symptoms are not as bad as the physical symptoms, right? The headaches are horrible. The depression is almost unbearable. The fatigue is just otherworldly. It's horrible. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And it's affected me to the point of where I've had to call off work. I was like, I don't have the energy. I don't know. I don't have it. And I've had PMDD before my surgery. But I think that because of my vitamin deficiency, because of the surgery, it has exacerbated the effects of the surgery. Of the PMDD. And the way that I found out I had PMDD is because I know that women talk about their periods and they're like, oh, I'm on my period. I hate that I have my period. I'm like, I don't hate that I have my period. I was watching a YouTuber, Amber, what's her YouTube name? I was watching a YouTuber and they were basically, people are being idiots. She's a lesbian that presents masculine and feminine. So she's a STEM, right? I was watching her videos a while ago. They asked a question. Some idiot was like, oh, do you have a period? She's a woman. Yeah, she has a period. Not to say that every woman, yes, she has a period. And they were like, what's it like? And she was like, it's great. I feel so much better. I have energy. I can go running. I feel better. And I was like, oh my God. Finally, somebody understands that the period is the relief. Like, I didn't understand how other women would be so down when they had their periods. And this was when I was really young. I didn't understand. They would be like, oh, I'm on my period and I'm just so tired. I'm like, yeah, I feel a little bit bad when I'm on my period. But usually when my period comes, I'm like, whew, it's over. I made it out the storm. I feel so much better. I feel refreshed. I don't feel like I'm gonna jump off a freaking cliff. And I say that jokingly, but it's serious. A lot of women who have PMDD, they actually end up having suicidal ideations. I'm one of them. And it gets really bad. I get really self-critical. It's really bad. It's really bad. And it's depressing. And I hate feeling that way. So I just wanted to bring awareness to this, because a lot of women don't know they have it. Baby, if you feel relieved that your period is coming, you might have PMDD. As far as what I've done to kind of combat it, I know that they say that some women get on birth control. I have a meeting, or an appointment rather, with my OBGYN coming up soon about birth control. I was really kind of hesitant about it because you need to be on hormonal birth control. And me and hormones, we don't get along. But you know what else don't get along? PMDD. So I need to do something. So I'm willing to try it. But I also don't want to try it because I'm 34 and I desire to have more children. I don't know if I am, by faith, I am getting married, but I don't know how soon that's going to be. And I don't know how soon I'll be rearing children from that marriage. So I don't want to throw my system off balance when I'm actually trying to make sure that I take care of my uterus so that I am able to get pregnant easily. I don't want to throw my body off. So that's one thing I'm considering. I know that I don't know everything about birth control. I'm sure I may be able to be fine, but I'm just really hesitant about starting birth control, especially hormonal birth control. But I have to do something about this. Another thing that has helped is vitamins. So I'm supposed to take vitamins after surgery anyway, but I find that when I don't take my vitamins, the PMDD episode is like 10 times worse. Like 10 times worse. So that vitamin B, that vitamin D, that iron in my multivitamins, in the vitamins that I take, it's so needed. It's so needed. And when I take my vitamins regularly every day like I'm supposed to, I can count on my PMDD episode not being as bad. Now, that is a good point to make. Not every episode is the same. It's not like hell. Well, it is every time, but it's not as deep level of hell as, every single time. Some episodes are worse than others. Some are lighter. And another way that I've combated it is by making sure I track my cycle. I try to have foresight to see that it's coming, but if I don't have the foresight to see that it's coming, I'll usually start to be like, I'm being really hard on myself. Let me look at my tracker. And usually I'm in the phase before my period to when the PMDD starts. I kind of arrange my social calendar around PMDD. I'm really excited. Like, some things you can't move around, but I'm really happy when I have to travel and it lands on a week like after my period, or even when I'm on my period. I just don't want to travel the week before my period, because I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to do that. So I kind of watch it, arrange my social calendar around it. I give myself grace during that period when I'm supposed to do things with like friends or events and stuff like that. If it's around that week, I'm kind of like, I don't know, like I'll be like, oh, I'm busy that week, because I don't know how I'm going to feel. So I'm just trying to be gentle with myself in advance. I know that could sound like a prison, but trust me, when you're in an active PMDD episode, you would rather have given your grace and canceled when you are in a good mood than to flake when you're already in a self-spiraling, self-deprecating spiral. I'm the worst person in the world, and now I'm canceling, and now everybody's going to hate me. Oh my God, jump off. Like, seriously, be nice to yourself. The latest thing that I found that has really helped is actually exercising. Now, I hate to be one of those people that's like, oh, you want to feel good? Even though you don't feel good now, let's go work out. Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of exercising. I don't like it. I have never liked it. I like walking, but I actually found that moving has kind of made my body have the energy to get through it. So I fight the fatigue of PMDD by walking. It may be the fresh air and the sunshine does something to help me feel better, but whatever it does, it is working and I am grateful for it. I don't know how this journey is going to go. I guess I'll let you guys know what happens at my appointment and what my OBGYN says about it. But if you have PMDD, I'm sorry, baby. We can make it through this. I really wish that there was more money invested in this. I swear if men were the ones that had periods, they would have the week off. We would have been working remotely a long time ago. Like, but when we're women, we are strong, unfortunately, and we will make it through it. I also forgot to mention that another way that they try to combat PMDD is with antidepressants. Tried it, failed. I was raging. Everything infuriated me. And I mean, to my core, I was the most evilest person in this world. And I was like, something's wrong. I'm gonna hurt someone. So I had to stop that immediately. So doing the antidepressants during the week before your period didn't work for me. It may work for you, but it didn't work for me. But yeah, that is it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.